Welcome to Steinert Sons. Here we are again at our beautiful new flagship location in lovely West Newton, Massachusetts. We hope you'll all visit us sometime. We're thrilled to be continuing our Steinway Society of Massachusetts Winners live stream concerts. I am pleased. I know you're going to enjoy this. I know a lot of family are watching for our young performer tonight. But before we get to that, I want to introduce Ms. Christina Dietrich, who is the artistic director of the Steinway Society of Massachusetts. Before I do that, I keep forgetting to do this. Please stay tuned for a special surprise at the end of the performance. But now, Christina.
Welcome. Thank you, Brendan. Welcome, everyone, to this evening's concert of the 2020 Steinway Society Piano Competition Winners Concert Series. COVID-19 dealt us a tremendous curveball this past March. All of us teachers were scrambling to find ways to communicate musically with our students and to continue supporting the arts. We at the Steinway Society realized that it was of utmost importance for us to continue to do what we do. So with the help of our main sponsor and Steinert Sons, we decided to have our competition virtually. And I am pleased to share with all of you that over 90 participants shared their videos with us via YouTube from all over the United States and parts of Canada, from ages 5 to 18 for all three levels. So we are extremely pleased and congratulate all of the participants. I want to thank our three judges for all their hard work, Dr. Lisa Cleveland, Professor Michael Kramer, and Professor Konstantinos Papadakis. Thank you for taking all that time to deliberate for 3 days and to choose this wonderful group of winners. We appreciate your support for these young artists. And speaking of young artists, I would now like to introduce Master Masanobu Pires. Masanobu is our second place winner in Division 1. He is 9 years old, and he is a fourth grader from East Elementary in Sharon, Massachusetts. How are you, Masanobu?
Good.
You excited to be here?
Yes.
This young man is quite a seasoned performer for his 9 years of age. He has already several top prize wins in competitions for concertos as well as a soloist, and has been performing for the past 5 years, I think you said,
Yes.
playing the piano. So this is quite an accomplishment. Do you have something you would like to share about the pieces you are going to play this evening?
Yes. So this Mozart Fantasie in D minor I will be going to play in first is when Mozart wrote this when he was 26 years old, and he died when he was 35 years old. And this particular piece has two parts. So the first part is really dusty and really mysterious. And then this second part becomes into D major, and it really shows Mozart what kind of composer he is. And I think I really like this piece, and it is a really great piece, and it's Mozart wrote four of these fantasies, and these are one of the four fantasies. And this Chopin Minute Waltz is the story about George when Chopin visited his friend George Sand in Paris, and her dog was running around, and Chopin went to the piano and wrote this melody, and then started making up the melody, and then the dog really inspired this piece. So this piece is not like supposed to be fast because it's a waltz and has to be able to dance. And in the middle section, there's a part where there's a waltz and it's gorgeous. It's not like a race. It's really enjoyable. And I also want to thank my teacher for her courage to me, and I really am thankful for her, for all her support.
Yes, we'd like to congratulate Miss Bianca Oblice, who could not be here this evening. Masanobu studies with her at the New England Conservatory Extension Division. How do you like studying there?
I love it.
It must be very exciting playing on all those beautiful pianos, because that is a very impressive Steinway school, as we all know. Well, now I would like to invite Masanobu Pires to perform in this beautiful Steinway part. Bravo, Masanobu. With a wonderful performance. Now we would like to invite your mom up. Eriko Pires, present you with your silver medal. And this is your wonderful certificate. Your second place winning Division 1. Congratulations once again to you on this tremendous accomplishment, and to your family, to your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pires, and to your teacher, Miss Blanca Ogrice. So this was a wonderful sharing experience, and thank you for that beautiful Mozart and beautiful Chopin. And we hope that you will join all of us next week at the same time for our second place winner of Division 2. But before we go, I would like to now invite Mr. Brendan Murphy.
I don't need to be applauded. You need to be applauded. Did you want to say anything to anybody that you know is watching from around the world?
Hi.
So we talked a little bit before this, and I kind of teased a special surprise. You don't know what just happened, but that entire performance was captured in this piano. Do you know what that means? If we hit play, there's the dampers just came Does that sound like you? Have you ever heard yourself play like this? So look, this is a special Steinway Spirio R piano, which means it captured everything you did at 600 times per second. He's a science guy. He told me about this before. In science, think about something that happens 600 times in 1 second. That's so fast. That's what it's capturing, the nuance of your playing, the nuance of your pedaling. And even, you can look here, this, it's just going into the editor, but we're going to be able to see a different visualization of your playing. So we heard it back. You can sit there and listen to it, and you can probably notice things that other people wouldn't notice because it was you playing. Now here it is in visual. You can see these are all the notes. Look at how well you've played that. Each color gradation, it's hard to see, I know online, but I know you're interested, is how hard you hit the note. So the velocity with which you hit the note. So you can see, and look at your pedaling. This line down here is your pedaling, perfect pedaling. So if we wanted to play from any point, let's start here. I'm going to take a second to copy in. So it is pedaling. The pedals don't go down. There's a solenoid underneath that will move the pedals. You've got so much nuance in your pedal, and this can capture exactly what you're doing. Now, if we want to fast forward to your next piece, it'll take a little while. Oh no, here it is, right? There's my start part. I think this is the next piece. I think. Does that look right? Yes. Here are the notes, right? Oh no, this is the next piece. So this is something, if you hit a wrong note somewhere, you could zoom in on that note, see what note you actually hit, and you can actually highlight that and change the note if you want it. We don't want to tell the teacher you can do that. But when you're getting ready, because you're going to be a professional pianist, when you're getting ready to record your album, you might be rehearsing and getting it ready on here. And then you can hear it back, and I didn't really like that. What if it sounded like this? Now let me do it myself. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
It will happen. And soon, this broadcast will not only go out on the camera, we'll be able to take the visual of you playing, the audio of you talking, and the Spirio data file, and cast that out to the world, and it could be received on other Spirio pianos. So the visual of you, the audio of you talking, and the Spirio data goes up into the cloud, gets mixed right perfectly, and gets back down into another piano. So your grandmother in Japan could be sitting there listening on her piano to you really playing and see you on a screen playing on her piano. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
It can happen. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. And we can play around with it more after the people have all gone to bed. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.